Harry looked up. Hermione had reached the bottom of the page before him. She tugged the book out of Harry's hands, looking a little alarmed by his expression, and closed it without looking at it, as though hiding something indecent.
Harry?
But he shook his head. Some inner certainty had crashed down inside him. It was exactly as he had felt after Ron left.
Harry, listen to me. It doesn't make very nice reading.
Yeah, you could say that.
But don't forget, Harry, this is Rita Skeeter writing.
You read that letter to Grindelwald, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I think that's the worst bit. I know Bathilda thought it was all just talk, but for the greater good became Grindelwald's slogan, his justification for all the atrocities he committed later. And from that, it looks like Dumbledore gave him the idea. They say for the greater good was even carved over the entrance to Nurmengard.
What's Nurmengard?
The prison Grindelwald had built to hold his opponents. He ended up in there himself once Dumbledore had caught him. Anyway, it's an awful thought that Dumbledore's ideas helped Grindelwald rise to power. But on the other hand, even Rita can't pretend that they knew each other for more than a few months one summer when they were both really young, and...
I thought you'd say that. I thought you'd say they were young. They were the same age as we are now. And here we are, risking our lives to fight the dark arts, and there he was, in a huddle with his new best friend, plotting their rise to power over the Muggles. He had trusted Dumbledore, believed him the embodiment of goodness and wisdom. All was ashes. How much more could he lose? Ron, Dumbledore, the Phoenix Wand?
I'm not trying to defend what Dumbledore wrote. All that right-to-rule rubbish, it's magic is might all over again. But Harry, his mother had just died. He was stuck alone in the house.
Alone? He wasn't alone. He had his brother and sister for company. His squib's sister he was keeping locked up.
I don't believe it. Whatever was wrong with that girl, I don't think she was a squib. The Dumbledore we knew would never, ever have allowed...
The Dumbledore we thought we knew didn't want to conquer Muggles by force.
He changed, Harry. He changed. It's as simple as that. Maybe he did believe these things when he was 17, but the whole rest of his life was devoted to fighting the dark arts. Dumbledore was the one who stopped Grindelwald, the one who always voted for Muggle protection and Muggle-born rights, who fought you-know-who from the start, and who died trying to bring him down.
His temper would not remain in check much longer. He stood up and walked around, trying to work some of it off. Rita's book lay on the ground between them, so that the face of Albus Dumbledore smiled dolefully at both.